Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to compare two budget smartphones with similar specs and same pricing. It's a battle between me and you. So we're going to compare the Xiaomi Redmi 2 Prime with the Yu Yuphoria. So these two devices have a lot of similarities in terms of the hardware and a lot of other aspects as well. So we'll do a detailed comparison of these two phones. So first step, let's see the quick specs. So the Xiaomi Redmi 2 Prime comes with a 4.7-inch HD display. It's powered by the Snapdragon 410 quad-core chipset, 2GB RAM, 16GB internal storage, 8 megapixel rear camera, 2 megapixel front camera, and a 2200 mAh battery. So and it runs Android 4.4 KitKat with a custom MIUI 6. So that's the spec aspect of this device. Now coming to the Yu Yuphoria, this runs on Android 5.1 Lollipop, and this comes with a 5-inch display, Snapdragon 410 quad-core chipset, 2GB RAM, 16GB internal storage, 8 megapixel rear camera, and a 5 megapixel front camera. So that is the spec aspect of the Yu Yuphoria. Now let's go into the detailed aspects. So let's first analyze the design and build quality. So design wise, both these devices are pretty different in terms of the design and build quality. So first let's analyze the Redmi 2 Prime. So this has a similar design as that of the Redmi 2. It has the curved rear panel. It's a great finishing rear panel. It's matte finish, and it's pretty compact as well because it's a 4.7-inch device, and it has 3 capacitive buttons. They are not backlit, and you can see the camera unit, the flash, everything integrated pretty neatly, and you have the Mi logo at the bottom. The power and the volume keys have been given a chrome finish. So all around this device is a pretty good device in terms of the design as well as build quality. The material quality of the device looks pretty premium as well, even though this is a budget device. Now moving on to the Yu Yuphoria. The Yuphoria has a pretty different standout design. We would say it's made of metal. You can see the frame is made of metal, although the rear panel is made of plastic. It has a different kind of ring. It's Saturn ring, and it has a LED flash integrated into the ring. The camera unit is pretty large, and you have this U logo here. The U logo also is available on the top. So it also has on-screen buttons instead of the capacitive touch buttons on the Redmi 2 Prime. So this has a bigger display. It's a 5-inch display, and overall build quality wise it's pretty good. So the thickness aspect also, both these devices are pretty similar. You can see there is a metallic finish to the buttons, but the usability of these buttons are not really that good because the power button is located in between the volume rockers, and it does not give a really great feel when using. You can see there is again plastic finishing over the power, the 3.5mm audio jack and a micro USB charging slot. So all in all, design wise this device looks pretty good, but then the material quality is not really up to the mark of the Redmi 2 Prime, which has really superior build quality. Now it's a personal choice whether you want a smaller device which is pretty compact, that's a Redmi 2 Prime, or the bigger device which is 5 inches in size and has a pretty different design altogether. Build quality wise, we would say the Redmi 2 Prime is superior to the Yu Yuphoria. Now moving on to the display, both these devices have an HD display, but then here again the display size matters because this is a 4.7-inch device, the Redmi 2 Prime, while the Yuphoria is a 5-inch device. Now obviously the 4.7-inch HD display has much more pixels per inch, and also we would say the touch response is slightly better on the Redmi 2 Prime when compared to the Yuphoria. Both these devices have pretty good display qualities, but overall in the display quality we would say the Xiaomi Redmi 2 Prime with a 4.7-inch HD display has a slightly better quality than the Yu Yuphoria. Now both these devices have protection for scratches and other safety on this display, so you don't have to worry about scratches. So that's the display aspect. Now moving on to the software and performance. Now here there is a big difference. The Xiaomi Redmi 2 Prime runs on Android 4.4 KitKat. That's one real big issue with this device. This is not the latest version. It's an outdated version. But then the good factor about this device is it runs MIUI. It's a custom UI. You can see a lot of customization. It's completely different when compared to the stock Android experience. You have multiple home screen. There are lots of apps and settings available here. You also have theme support. You can customize with themes, and a lot of additional tools also available in this phone. So that was the Xiaomi Redmi 2 Prime with MIUI 6. Now talking about the Yu Yuphoria, this runs Android Lollipop, and this is Cyanogen OS powered. So although it has a stock like experience, there is a lot of customizations available in this phone. You can virtually customize almost every aspect of this device. This runs the latest version of Android, and you can see it's even the settings is customized one. You have a lot of options as well. There is theme support, very similar to the Redmi 2 Prime. You can download themes, install them, and offers lots of customizations as well. So software wise, both these devices offer a lot of additional features when compared to the stock Android experience, but then the Yu Yuphoria has better software because it runs the latest Android. But then MIUI 6 is also a very good custom ROM from Xiaomi, which is pretty customizable as well. So it's again a personal choice. If you want the latest version, obviously the better choice is Yu Yuphoria. Now talking about the performance, both these devices are powered by the Snapdragon 410 quad-core chipset with 2GB RAM. So the performance is very similar on both these devices. Both have 4G LTE capabilities, so you can use 4G SIM cards on this device. Then talking about the gaming experience, we would say the Xiaomi Redmi 2 Prime has slightly better gaming experience overall when compared to the Yu Yuphoria. Even though Yu Yuphoria has a bigger display, there was a slight lag here and there, but Xiaomi Redmi 2 Prime didn't have much of an issue while gaming. So overall we would say the gaming experience in terms of the performance is slightly better on the Redmi 2 Prime. So that was the software and performance aspect. Now moving on to the camera. Now both these devices are equipped with an 8-megapixel shooter with LED flash and a front facing camera. Now the front camera on the Redmi 2 Prime is a 2-megapixel shooter, while on the Yuphoria it's a 5-megapixel camera. Now talking about the camera interface, both these devices are very good interfaces. They are again a custom interface. A lot of options are included, and they're pretty much feature rich interface, and it's again a difficult choice to pick one of the camera apps. Both these devices are pretty good in terms of the camera performance. Now talking about the actual camera performance, we would say the Redmi 2 Prime has a better clarity and overall better performance. The colors look much better on the Redmi 2 Prime than the Yu Yuphoria. So Redmi 2 Prime definitely is one of the best camera smartphones below the 7K price point, and really performing camera. So in the rear camera, we would say the Xiaomi Redmi 2 Prime wins and is much better than the Yu Yuphoria. Both these devices can record videos in 1080p, and again we would say the Redmi 2 Prime has a slight edge over the Yu Yuphoria in terms of the overall clarity. Now in the front camera aspect, the Yu Yuphoria has a 5-megapixel camera, so if you're looking for greater selfie experience, the Yu Yuphoria is a better choice. Now moving on to the battery performance. Here again both these devices have almost similar battery capacities. Both have almost 2200 mAh battery, while the Yu Yuphoria has a slightly bigger capacity, 2230 mAh battery. Now the battery performance again is very similar. Both these devices can get you 1 day of usage with average usage. So both these devices are pretty good in terms of the battery performance. So summing up, both these devices are priced 6,999. That's the same pricing for Snapdragon 410, 2GB RAM, 16GB internal storage. So where does the Redmi 2 Prime win? So Redmi 2 Prime is pretty compact. It has a better build quality, it has a better display, it has a better camera, and also the overall experience with MIUI 6 is pretty good. Now where does the Yu Yuphoria have an edge over Xiaomi Redmi 2 Prime? The build quality, the design is slightly better. We would say it's a kind of different design altogether. Then the software is latest Android version, that's a 5.1 latest version, and also the battery performance is pretty good. And the Xiaomi Redmi 2 Prime also has a better gaming experience. So now which is better choice here? If you're not really worried about the latest Android version, that's Android 5.1, if you're not really worried about on that aspect, we would definitely suggest you to pick the Redmi 2 Prime, which offers a better overall experience than the Yu Yuphoria. But if the latest software is your priority and also you want a stock like experience, then the Yu Yuphoria is the choice here. So that is the detailed comparison of the Redmi 2 Prime with the Yu Yuphoria. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.